Hey everyone, Eugene here. Hope you're all well. I've got for you the new, actually they're not new, they're about 4 days old, and I've got to be the last person in the world to actually pick one of these up and post a picture on my Instagram. But these are the Chanel No. 5 limited edition red bottles. I've got both the Eau de Parfum and the L'Eau. So yeah, I was just talking to my sales rep and I was kind of curious about, you know, the whole, how many bottles were created since they are kind of limited. And she came to me with the number of 540,000 pieces have been released of the Eau de Parfum here in North America. She's not really sure about the rest of the world. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, double that for a total release. I actually got some other things, but I'm gonna share that in another video. I did get some nice gifts actually with my purchases. I got a couple of the 4mm minis, the Eau de Parfum minis. I got here Coromandel. Great service where I'm getting my Chanel's at a little counter here in Mississauga. I'm not going to say the name of the place because they might not like it or they might want their privacy, but I'll leave a link in the description. That way, you know, if they don't like it, I can always remove the link instead of having to remove the whole video. I've got here Sycamore, and I didn't even know this was included, 1932. Thank you so much, guys. You guys know who you are. I'm not going to say your names just for the sake of... So these are just, you know, the minis of the Les Exclusives. They're so small. 4mm. Just actually, these make a great collector piece. And that's kind of what the limited red bottles are for me. I've got them both in their regular releases, so. And I got the really nice gift boxes that they came in. Look how pretty these are. So there's the No. 5 Eau de Parfum. And I guess these are, you know, their holiday Christmas releases. Even though I think there's more to it than just a holiday release. And I'm not sure what it is. Is it to push their Rouge cosmetic line, or why is it just the Eau de Parfum and L'Eau? Why isn't it the Eau de Toilette? Why aren't they celebrating Le Premier? You know, so many questions I have, and it's always the cynic in me looking for, you know, answers. I'm almost thinking, you know, is it kind of a relaunch of the L'Eau? Is the L'Eau struggling? Like, why L'Eau? Why did they choose L'Eau? Why didn't they take the Eau de Toilette? Why didn't they take the Pure Parfum? Actually, they did release the Pure Parfum too, but in a limited, I think it was 55 bottles. This is really tight. Wow. So that's a nice little red packaging there. There you have No. 5. Yeah, so just so many questions that nobody ever really knows the answer to. And there we have the, I don't know, crimson red, scarlet red, cherry red, whatever shade of red you want to call this. But this is definitely, you know, a collector's edition. This is the first time they've ever done this. You know, these bottles don't change very often. I know for the 75th anniversary of No. 5, they had Warhol design the bottles, which is great and hard to find as well. You know, you can find them on eBay for hundreds of dollars, but here's the other holiday box. Where's the first one I had here? Here's the first one. It's all red, and this is the contrasting one, all white. And she actually had a spare from last year that she gave me, And this is last year's, and this is, you can see with the beige there, this was the box that they were giving out with the Gabrielle Eau de Toilette release. Or is it Eau de Parfum? I can't remember now, but this was the Gabrielle box, and also I believe their holiday box from last year. And this here is number 5 Low, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous perfume. I love 5 in all concentrations. You know, if you struggle with 5, give Low a try. It's a very fresh take on the aldehydic 5. The aldehydes are much lighter, focuses more on citruses and just kind of like a fresh take. Very enjoyable, warm weathered version. Or give Premier a try. I know, I think the Low is the least popular of all the concentrations. Eau Premier gets a lot more praise online than Low. And that's kind of why I'm figuring they decided to release Low in the limited edition. Maybe to give it a push. Maybe it's struggling. I don't really know. But there's the Low. I love Low. You love it to pieces. I love aldehydes. I love 22. You know, 22 is definitely in the number 5 family. So there's this guy. I think I put the other box away. I also did pick up a couple things. I'm gonna do this in another video, but here is, I think this is limited as well, and this is the number 5 body oil, and I'll save this for another video. Anyway, that's kind of been my unboxing of number 5. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think of the limited edition red bottles. Will we be picking them one up or not? Anyway, let me know what you think of number 5. What is your favorite concentration? For me personally, my favorite is the Eau de Toilette. I just love its elegance. I love the Eau de Parfum. I've had a bottle for, I must have bought it in 2011, and I love it to bits, even though it's, you know, it was a tester bottle. It didn't come with a cap. I lost the atomizer. So I got it. I literally have to turn it upside down and push the straw in with my hand, and it kind of pours down. And I use it as an aftershave in the evening. I won't rub it on my hand, on my face, but I'll just kind of rub it in between my fingers and my hand so I can get that smell in the evening while I go to bed. But, you know, I love 5 in all concentrations, with the EDT being my favorite for sure. But I'd love to know what your favorite concentration is. And I'm also excited to, you know, the 100-year anniversary is coming up. What can we expect? Is this kind of like a preview? Is, you know, Chanel, they're definitely going to do something. They must celebrate the 100th anniversary of 5. Well, I'm expecting kind of like 5 to be released in maybe a black bottle like Coco Noir is. How wonderful would that be? Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you again soon.